How's it going, everyone? Ryan here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to what I think is, and I might have to eat my words depending on how this fight goes, what I think is the finale of the Breath of the Wild playthrough here on the channel. As you can see, I am on top of the gorgeous Mount Lanayru, and if you have gotten to this part of the game, you probably know at this point that this is not what this looks like normally. I've done quite a little bit of work off stream. There was the Mount Lanayru dragon that I freed, and it's so rude I can't remember the name. As you can see, my hearts have now gotten up to a pretty substantial level. I think that is 9, 10, almost 12 hearts now. And so also 2 stamina wheels. This to me seems like the most appropriate time to try and fetch Master Sword before we go fight Ganon. One of the things I did go ahead and take care of as well too was I did go ahead and just finish talking to all of the leaders of all of the villages and towns for each of the divine beasts. Each of them of course mentioned that the true hero would be wielding the Master Sword, and I kind of regret somewhat not having it before I talked to them. But, well, what are you going to do? We're going to take care of it now. I just remembered I have yet to actually do the shrine that's here in the Korok Forest as well. All right, when I did this last time, I had a total of 10 hearts, and I mean, it looked like he was getting ready to pull the sword clean out if I had maybe 1 or even 2 extra hearts. So I've got 12 now. I know the temporary hearts aren't going to mean a thing whatsoever when I start this. So we're going to start pulling, and I'm pretty sure, I hope, that 12 hearts is going to do it. Here we go. Come on, Link. There we go. Only 5 down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, no. I was so sure that 11 hearts was going to do it. And now we're back here. Okay, great. Well, I thought this last time, but it felt like on that one, I was only maybe 1 heart away from being able to do it. And looking at the map here, I do have 1, 2, 3 shrines that I have actually yet to completely finish. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to go ahead and go to these shrines and do them. I think there's even one over here that I remember that I never got. I'm going to do them, and then that should... We'll try it at 13 hearts, and we'll see what happens. Do you guys have a favorite shrine you like to go to? Like, there's some pretty obvious ones, like over here in the Great Plateau, obviously, but I always tend to go to the one in Kakariko Village. I don't know. It just seems like the easiest one to get to without doing too much work. Plus, I just can't help myself. I just love the vibe of Kakariko Village in general. Okay. 13 hearts. 13 hearts. We were so close. If this doesn't do it, I'm going to be so upset. Okay, Master Sword. Prepare to meet your maker. With 13 heart containers. 5, 6. So I have to remember to let go if this doesn't work. Come on! Oh! No way! I actually let go. I didn't think he got it. Let's freaking go. Oh, that got me to give me chills.
Your master will come for you. Until then, you shall rest safely here. Although the slumber of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories, please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
If I may be so bold, what is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
The Master Sword. I heard it speak to me. It seems that my role is unfinished. There is still something I must do.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Dekutri, I ask of you, when he returns, can you please relay this message? Tell him I...
Now then, Words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yes.
What you just saw happened where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the sword, the princess thought to bring it here, where she knew that it would be safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines of Hyrule Castle. Her heart cascades with faith that you will return. She has a smile like the sun. I would do much to feel its warmth upon me once again.
You and me both, Deku Tree. The Master Sword. It's weird that it only has like 30 attack. Like, I'm sure that the powers go beyond just the numerical value assigned to its attack power, but still, I just think it's kind of funny it's not something crazy like 99 or 900. That blade has a name. It is the Master Sword. When used against the Calamity Ganon or those tainted by his malice, it will become suffused with holy light. At such times, the true power of the sword will manifest, but be warned. Do not rely too much on its power. If you wield it without need, its power will be exhausted and it will no longer be of use to you. Should this happen to you, you must wait for the sword to recover. It was your partner a century ago. Use it with care, and wield it bravely for the one who waits for you. Complete the hero's sword. Do I have it equipped already? There it is. The tail comes full circle. All right. Well, there's only one thing left to do now. And it's not, unfortunately, to complete the memories. That was one thing that I wanted to talk about really quick as well, too, before I go into the fight with Ganon. This is still something that I haven't really made moves on, and I'm pretty sure that if you were to complete all the memories, you would be able to get some sort of like a secret-ish ending or another ending to the game. When I did the first playthrough of this, I did do all the memories. I know that, for example, this one is a memory that you get at the actual castle, but all the other ones I haven't got out of my way to actually go and do. So unfortunately, before my fight with Ganon, that isn't something that I plan on doing. My plan currently is to just go fight Ganon now that I have the Master Sword. That was pretty much the biggest thing I wanted to take care of. So with that being said, I know that they have a pinpoint to somewhere behind the castle. Yeah, somewhere around over there. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember exactly how to get into Hyrule Castle. I think the best route would be to go kind of through this side and then just kind of climb around over here. So let's start over here at the Woodland Tower. I guess I should also be thinking about what kind of food I have too. Yeah, I think before I head to the castle, let's take a quick gander at our inventory and see what exactly we're working with. I have a lot of bows. I don't have as many arrows as I would like, and I'm pretty sure you get some during the latter half of the Ganon fight. Shields are good. I still have some Guardian shields. I have a couple of the like the Gerudo shields. I got this one from Urbosa. So I'm going to equip that. Weapon-wise, I think I'm just going to keep the Master Sword for now. Oh, well, actually, I should probably equip something else and use the Master Sword whenever I get to the actual Ganon fight. Armor-wise, in the last video, I said that I was going to attempt to get ancient gear, the ancient armor that you can get at the Akala Tech Lab, and that's just so expensive. As you can see, I only have 1,700 rupees, and each piece of equipment costs 2,000. And even though I mentioned that there was a bowling, like an ice bowling, snowball bowling thing you can do in order to get a lot of money. That's also a lot of work. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to go in with what I have. I have a lot of things that give me bonus attack power and health. I think I have enough things that give me a boost or that restore my health that I think I should be okay, especially considering the overall lack of things that I've collected during my time in the playthrough. I have some meat, and I obviously have some stuff that I can use to make for elixirs and stuff. But I think before I go, I'm definitely going to go and buy some arrows. Just going to every town and buying every single arrow they can offer me. 37 regular arrows, 3 ice arrows, 13 fire arrows, tons of bows, and tons of weapons, including the Master Sword at this point. Yeah. So I went on a little shopping spree. I spent about 400 of my rupees, and there's our target right there. So I think, man, I think I've got everything that I need in order to do this. As you can see, all 4 of the Divine Beasts are currently targeting the castle. So when we get to the Ganon fight, it's going to be super exciting to see them all help out once again. But for now, everybody, I think this is going to be our final trek towards the ending of this game. I hope. I do remember the first time I did this fight to be quite fun, and so I am hoping for it to be, 1, as memorable as I remember, which I'm sure it will be, but 2, hopefully not as difficult on 13 hearts. I did do a lot more exploration the first time around when I played this game, and I think that when you do your first playthrough of this game, I do think that it is really worth it, honestly, to go through and get as much of the content that you want out of it before you go to the final Ganon fight. Because I don't know if anyone else is like me, but even though once you beat Ganon, you do have the ability to keep exploring Hyrule and go fight Ganon again. When I did this the first time, I unfortunately didn't really feel too much of that desire. I felt like I had explored enough of the overworld, and I feel like I gotten everything I wanted out of the main game, which is why, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not doing things like getting all the memories, or even at this point, getting more shrines. Obviously, I could go into this fight with a little bit more confidence if I had way more than 13 hearts. But as it stands, yeah, I mean, I remember so much about this game, and the real reason I just wanted to return back to it was, 1, to get a playthrough on the channel before Tears of the Kingdom came out, but 2, I truly did miss this game. It's been 5 or 6 years since this game has come out, and in that time, I mean, I played quite a few video games, but for some reason, this is one of those games that always stuck out to me as one that I could always come back to whenever I felt like it. Any other game, for some reason, I just felt like, yeah, well, I was done with it. Maybe I'll just get rid of it. But this one, for some reason, stuck with me. And here we are in 2023, just a few months away from the release of Tears of the Kingdom, and this game is just as fun, just as gorgeous, just as great as I remember it being. And as of the last 10, 15-ish years, yeah, it definitely is still one of my favorite video games of most recent memory. Oh man, I forgot about the sentries that were out there too. That's going to be kind of a pain. Going back to the topic of gear, even though I wasn't spending 2,000 per ancient gear, I guess on some level I should probably spend some amount of money on upgrading the gear that I plan on going into fight Ganon with. But I've got a little bit of confidence, given how easy the other, like the Ganon Blight fights were whenever you need to go through and take care of the ones that are inside of the Divine Beasts. I do have somewhat of a feeling that I'm not going to need crazy armor sets, so I'll just get as far as I can and see what we can do. Hopefully I don't get caught by this sentry over here. Can I climb this? I have a vague memory of climbing this, or maybe not. Does Revali's Gale help me do this? Okay, kind of close. All right, well, this may seem a little bit silly, but now that I'm up here, and it seems that these little pillars sticking out of the ground do give a pretty good vantage point, I am actually just waiting out Revali's Gale to be refreshed. That way I can use it to get up to the top of this pillar, and then I will hopefully be able to use Revali's Gale again to get from the top of the pillar to... I think my goal is to get somewhere around here on the... Well, on this point, it would be the right side of the castle.
A few minutes later.
Revali's Gale is now ready.
Perfect timing. Well, I guess I can't really say perfect timing. I've been sitting here for 6 minutes trying to wait for that. So, all right, here we go. How high can we get on this pillar here? It looks like we get pretty good. There is a guardian on top of here, which I did not realize existed, but maybe it's not active. Oh, wow, it's not active, really. Okay, cool. Free Ancient Guardian part? Nice. It looks like it's actually the only one that has a dead guardian on top of it, or at least from what I can see. Maybe all the other ones are just not spawned in at the moment. Okay, I've got one good use of Rivali's Gale before it is over, and it honestly looks like if I just go straight through there, I can probably make it into the castle, but if not, I am gonna get as close as I can and then just start making a climb. But I think I'm gonna get pretty close. Oh, no way. Okay, well, I didn't think I was gonna make it, but here we are. Hyrule Castle. And oh, here we go. There's Zelda. He knows it's over. Gonna do a quick save here, just in case for whatever reason this is the entrance to the final boss fight. Big room, the Sanctum. Looks kind of familiar, and I believe this is going to be it. I thought this trek was going to be a lot more difficult to maneuver around, but here we go.
Link. Link. I'm sorry, but my power isn't strong enough. I can't hold it.
Whoa. Oh boy. I beat all the other ones with little with little toughness. The intro to this fight is so cool, him paragliding down with Ganon coming down. That's so sick. What's up? Good to see you again. Here we go.
Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge.
This will be our final opportunity. We will not fail.
This is the greatest culmination of all of the work you've done up until this point.
Now, open up wide, Ganon!
100 years in the making. Hold on, princess. Our moment has arrived.
Here it comes. Seeing half of his health go away is crazy. We're not done yet. I'm ready now. Master Sword's coming for you. Using everything. Urbosa's Fury, got Daruk's Protection. Master Sword's going. Just all up on Ganon. I thought I dodged that for whatever reason. I think I used Daruk's Protection. Oh, man. Okay, updraft here. Let's just fly up. Because that doesn't work. Here we go. Maybe I can get behind him and get some shots in here. I still have Mifa's Grace, and I still have Pixies to be able to help me out if, for whatever reason, my health gets way too low. Eventually, he's going to start crawling on the walls. Here it is right here. So I'm just going to see if I can throw some arrows at him. Break these while they're on the way here. It's really putting everything to the test here. Nice. Oh, man. Oof. Okay, hold on. I gotta get some health going here. Oh, I forgot that I used all of my temporary health ones too. Oh well. The attack up is actually really helping a lot. Oh, we go to next phase already? That looked like Daruk's Protection.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Thanks, Rivali. Oh my goodness, he's dealing so much damage to me. How am I supposed to break this? I wonder if this Frost Spear does anything. I mean, he's on fire. Nope, even ice arrows don't do anything here. Wow, that explosion was... Oh, no! I'm using up everything I have in order to get this. Oh, Flurry Rush. This is the first one I'm going to get for this. That's dealing quite a lot of damage. There we go. So it looks like Flurry Rush, unfortunately, is the only way that I'm going to get this. Luckily, I was able to get that one there. Okay. It's going to be a bunch of waiting around, it looks like. I won't be able to do anything about him until I get a Flurry Rush going. Luckily, my timing has been pretty good there. I wonder if I can use a... Ooh, I was going to try to use a Guardian Shield to parry that, but I'm also now afraid that it's going to kill me if I block it. Alright, I'm going to... This seems so silly, but I'm going to try and deflect it back at him. Nope, didn't work. Just breaks my shield. Come down here and take a swing at me. Let's see what you got. Oh. Here we go. Come on. Oh, I thought I got it in time. All right, so that is going to go... Nope. Oh, that wasn't it either. Oh, Urbosa's Fury knocked him down. Hold on a second. Come here. There we go. I did not realize Urbosa's Fury was going to do that. So gross. Is that cookies? I forgot that you get whatever horses like you've already registered.
Ganon was born out of a dark past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again. He has given up on reincarnation and assumed his pure, enraged form. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be unlike anything ever seen before. I entrust you with the bow of light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil. Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power. Or all of your memories. But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
Come on, cookies. To the bow. Bow of Light. Princess Zelda gave you this bow and arrow for the battle with Dark Beast Ganon. When wielded by the hero, it fires arrows of pure light strong enough to oppose the Calamity. 100 attack power. Let's equip it now. All right, cookies. You and me. I know I haven't been using you very often lately, but I need you now more than ever.
The energy covering Ganon's body is called malice. None of your attacks will get through as he manages. I will hold the malice back as much as I can, but my power is waning. Attack any glowing points that you see.
Glowing points, glowing points, glowing points. Well, I mean, it's all... He's all kind of glowy right now. There we go. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. Hold on, cookies. Oh, there we go. I want to be super cool and do a dive. two on this side. Come on, cookies. This makes me super glad I didn't decide to get another horse. There's something very, very cool about being able to use a horse that I got almost near the very beginning of the game, and it helping me now. All right, I got it on that side. I'm just going to ride around over here on its left side and see if... there we go. They pop up. That's 3. Where are the others? Up top? I'm just going to glide around a little bit. I'll see you in a second, cookies. Alright, I don't currently see any other glowing points. He's just going crazy now. Oh, it's on the belly. Oh no, his leg got in the way. There we go. All right, cookies, where are you? I need you.
So close.
Where did cookies go? Oh no, cookies is just walking straight into Ganon.
Up there.
All right, this is where it's up top. Or right here on its face. Oh no.
The very core of Ganon's being.
Hold on a second. I'm almost dead. That was so crazy.
Do what you must, Link.
I'm gonna get him. Get him. Come on, Rivali. Take me up there. Thank you. There's always something so satisfying about killing a bad guy in a way that looks like there's going to be a huge explosion, and then it just dissipates into like a quick singularity of nothingness.
I've been keeping watch over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle. I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. May I ask, do you really remember me?
Well, we didn't get all the memories, but your face seems familiar. Oh, this game, as I was saying before we went to the final fight, this game since it came out, like I said before, it always just felt like one of those games that whenever I felt like coming back to, it wouldn't be like most other games where I feel like coming back to it and then I don't know. I feel like there's way too much going on and I just can't really get into it, especially for an open world game like the Breath of the Wild. Usually when it comes to these games, there's so much analysis paralysis that I go through that I end up just coming back to it after like 4 or 5 months of putting it down for a while. So unlike before when I played this game and I only played it for maybe a couple of weeks before being overwhelmed and then putting it down for 2 months, and then when I came back to it, I basically did nothing but it for an entire month. This was a nice way to come back to it, especially once I gave myself, on my first playthrough, the ability to check everything. Luckily, I didn't feel like I needed to do that here, and also I had a good idea of what to expect for each of the Ganon fights as well too, which is another reason why I didn't do all the shrines. If this is your first playthrough of Breath of the Wild, I would definitely highly recommend doing more of the shrines, doing more of the towers, and exploring more of the world. Even the dragon on top of Mount Lanayru, which I guess spoilers in this point, that was one thing that despite all of my hours of playthrough, I never did the first time. In fact, I didn't even know that that dragon existed until this playthrough. So it just goes to show that even though many years can pass since the last time you played this game, I guess depending on how much you put into it the first time, there is still more to discover. And I am glad that I've come back to it a second time, and I'm super excited for Tears of the Kingdom to come out at the timing of this video in a few months. One thing I do want to check though is to see if there's anything after the cutscene or after this particular credit scene. As I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure that if you also get all of the memories, you get another ending after this one where Link and Zelda are kind of off walking around Hyrule and talking about, if I remember correctly, just like how they're going to rebuild it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this and see what happens. Yep, I should have figured as such. Okay, well, that secret ending is one that I got on my first playthrough, and I guess it's not really a so secret ending anymore, but yeah, if that is something you all want to look up, be sure to just look it up on YouTube. It's a really great scene with Zelda and Link. It's a couple of minutes long, 2 to 3, but I think it's a nice bow to be wrapped on the game, especially considering Zelda's last question to Link, which is, do you really remember me? To go through all the memories and see that secret ending is super satisfying and a great way to end the game. But for now, everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out with me during my playthrough of Breath of the Wild. When Tears of the Kingdom comes out, you can expect basically just similar to the style of gameplay videos that I recorded for this game, I want to record for Tears of the Kingdom as well too. But the difference is that Tears of the Kingdom is going to be brand new. So what we cover, what we show, what we play on this channel is going to be vastly different than Breath of the Wild, because I've already played this game before. But if you are all excited for Tears of the Kingdom like I am, and you want to see the playthrough videos for that game when it comes out, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you liked this video and liked this series in general, be sure to give it a like as well too. Lets me know where to keep placing my energy and what you guys like to see, so that always helps. Until next time, everybody, thank you all so much for enjoying the playthrough with me. I hope that it was fun, I hope that it was enjoyable, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, be well, be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.